Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Jasmine McCoy, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for clicking in to drop by. But if you are a returner, it is always nice to have you back. In this video, I am just taking the time to have a solo celebration brunch, and that is because I have officially passed the first block of medical school. Yes, 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 we are going to be talking more about that. Ooh, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so I am out at brunch and this smells amazing. I am at Nico's and I'm just having a good time celebrating. Before we get too far into this video though, if you are not yet subscribed, that's okay. Just take your finger, your cursor, whatever it might be, go to the bottom right hand corner where there is a big red button that says subscribe. Click that, turn on notifications, and you'll be notified of all the other videos I make as I talk about this journey of medical school. And it's moving. It is a beautiful journey. It's one that I have been wanting, waiting, and literally working towards for decades. And it's just so exciting being able to see it come together. I need to take a break. We're going to dig into this focaccia. Okay, on the menu it says that the focaccia bread has whipped ricotta with rosemary and honey. Ooh, I love honey. So let's dig in. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love this. Okay, now that I have had a little bit of food in me, let's talk about who I am. If you don't know me, my name is Jasmine McCoy. I am a first year medical student at Feinberg School of Medicine in Chicago, Illinois. And I've lived here for like 5-ish months now, purely for medical school. So it's great. It's amazing. I love it. And it's been a long journey. So at my medical school, I love the fact that we are pass fail. It takes a lot of the pressure off and it allows me to really be able to enjoy the experience of being in medical school. It also fosters, in my opinion, a community of collaboration, not one of competition between the medical students, which is something I really value because we're not against each other. In my opinion, the medical school should promote for its medical students to be a team. On top of that, it allows me to feel like I can explore the area outside of medical school without any guilt. I don't feel the need to always be studying, always be studying. I need to study, I need to study, I need to make sure that I get the highest grade possible, to get the highest GPA possible. There's none of that. I obviously want to make sure that I am doing well at my exams, which I have been, passed all of them, and that feeling of needing to pass is much less stressful than I need to get the best grade possible. I need to get the highest grade possible. So, because of that, I am able to enjoy the city of Chicago. Literally, right now, I am sitting inside of Nico's having a little celebration brunch for myself. I am able to go out with my friends on the weekends. And yes, I do study, obviously. You all have seen the other videos where I talk about balance because I can't just be out here for medical school partying. When am I going to study? How am I going to make sure that I become an excellent physician if all I'm doing is going out and partying every night? But I also made a how should I say this? I also made a promise to myself when I started medical school, especially since I was coming out of the pandemic after living with my parents for 2 years because of the pandemic. I told myself, Jasmine, you are going to do things. You are going to be social. You are going to be extroverted. You are going to say yes to more things. That way, you can take full advantage of the experience that you are about to go through with medical school. And I feel like that's definitely what I've been doing. I mean, you all have seen my videos, and if you haven't, you definitely should. After watching this video, watch some of my other ones where I talk about what it is that I've been able to do in this city. But yeah, it's been good. And how do I know that I passed the first block? Well, it's not just your exams that matter. It's also your OSCE, it's also your PBL. There are many other things besides just exams that create a good physician. So, in my videos, I've talked about studying for the exams, how I prepare, taking the practice exam before the exam, and then using that to tailor how I should study for the next 3-ish days before the real exam. In short, I've made sure to take you all along this journey of medical school. And with that comes making sure that you pass. So we all received an email probably Thursday or Friday of last week where they announced, "Congratulations, you have passed the first block of medical school. I have received the first P," because it doesn't matter whether I get an A, B, C, it's all going to change to a P on my transcript. I have received, I have earned, I have worked towards the first P on my transcript. Go Jasmine! Go Jasmine! P equals MD here, and that is something that I fully embrace. It's something that I, honest to God, actually looked for when I was applying for medical schools. If a school had pass fail, that would move it up to the top of my list. And obviously, I am so happy with Northwestern. Best decision I ever made in my entire life. Would not change it for the world. And here I am with my first P on my transcript for medical school. Your girl is killing it. I really am. And I'm just so happy to see all of my work coming together. We like that. We like when the work that we put in gets us the result that we want. So, besides the actual academic part of medical school, I think that I'm doing pretty well. I'm class president. That was a big thing. So there's an entire video of me giving my class president speech and just that election process in general that you can go and watch. I'll put all these videos and the links in the description. But I'm class president. I have been able to enjoy things like Society Olympics. I've been able to enjoy MedTrax parties. I've been able to have different birthday parties and after exam brunch celebrations with my friends. And that's something that's truly beautiful. I'm loving it here. Like, I really am. The fact that I am loving medical school, honestly, is something that has me going, ooh, why does everyone say that medical school is like some of the hardest years of their life? Medical school, obviously, it's hard, it's not easy, but also it's fun. It is actively fun being in medical school, at least for me. I'm having the time of my life. It's good. It's good. That's all I can really say. It's so good out here in medical school. And I wouldn't say that I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop or anything like that, or I'm waiting for things to get bad. I know that medical school is going to be hard. I know it's going to be tough, but I know that I'm tougher. I know that I have adaptability, perseverance, all the important things that I talked about in my application that I have. I have that. I really do. And I am obviously going to have to use those things to ensure that I get through medical school and that I am able to graduate. But things are great. I'm loving it. It's amazing. It really is. I got the shrimp and con chile with grilled jumbo shrimp, yellow tomato sauce, chili, and pecorino. So amazing. Absolutely amazing. Never had yellow tomato sauce. Interesting. Since I've gotten through the first block, since I have gained my first P, let's talk about what the rest of medical school is going to look like. And obviously, this is just kind of like, what are they called? Vision boards. Kind of like a vision board of what I want the rest of my medical school experience to look like. So, um, obviously, keep passing, and always stay adaptable because I feel like that's something that's really served me well so far. I used Anki for the first time for Foundations 2. I used Sketchy for the first time for Foundations 3. And now we are in our very first organ based module, learning about the heart. And I'm loving it so far because it's very physics heavy. I love physics. Physics is amazing. It's like math with a little bit of science. And that makes sense to me. So there are obviously some things that are not making sense to me right now, but that's what these 2 weeks of break are for. I'm gonna take some time to make those things that didn't make sense make sense, and that is something that just has to be done. But also, I'm gonna try using Boards and Beyond. Boards and Beyond is something that some people have been using for other foundations, but I haven't used that yet. So we're gonna try Boards and Beyond. We're gonna see how that works, see if that helps me get the things that aren't being gotten right now. And also, still, ophthalmology. I feel like that's not going to change. If that were to change somehow, I would be very surprised. But we're gonna stay ophthalmology. We're gonna stay dedicated to that. Hopefully, hopefully, I won president of the ophthalmology interest group. That would be very nice. I have some ideas that I think would serve the group well. I'm also going to be putting in an application for the MOMS program, Minority Ophthalmology Mentorship Program. So, if you can't tell, I am very dedicated to ophthalmology. Mm, Also, maintaining my friendships, making sure that I keep those alive and healthy. But I do feel like I could stand to improve maintaining the relationships that I had built before coming to medical school. I feel like that's something that I could definitely improve on. Yeah. I also want to keep leveling up and growing my YouTube channel. If y'all haven't noticed, I'm sure you've noticed, but because of medical school, my posting schedule was sometimes like really, really good. And then sometimes it's like, where's she at? She ain't been here for 3 weeks. And that was because I was studying. But I want to make sure that I am uploading a little bit more consistently, and that's something that's just going to take better time management. I know that I kill it on the time management for my academics because those have to be done, but improving my time management as it relates to content creation, I could improve on that. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being a part of this experience of medical school. Thank you for being here with me to celebrate gaining my first pass for a block of medical school, gaining my first P on my transcript. This is a time for celebration, and I'm very glad that you are here with me, my YouTube family. So it's good. We're going to keep celebrating. We're going to keep going through this journey of medical school. If you're still here at the end of this video, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure that you comment if there is something that you would like to see me do here in the city of Chicago or in medical school. I always read my comments. I read them, I get to them. If you're asking me to make a video about something, that video will be made. So that's all I've got. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.